Right, this one's going to be a real quick one. We're doing a update as requested by a subscriber, an update on the cordyline superstar and emerald stars. So both a bit more tender, a bit wider leaves, a bit more interest than your standard cordyline, but they're very nice plants. But you know, for a lot of people in the UK might be problematic because they're I'd say probably more tender than a lot of cordylines. They're on the same sort of level as some of your more fancy coloured ones. They might be a similar hardiness or slightly less than the standard red star, let's say. But this one is the superstar, so we can see from winter I did tie these fronds up in winter and put a fleece bag over it, and for the main part that you know, took very little damage. I have left a couple of the old fronds to show you what they look like, so that will brown off on the older leaves, and we can see there is some sort of lightening in colour and sort of fading, but we can see from all the new growth it's doing okay. It's doing quite well really, considering the sun we've had. So again, with any plant, this was new in last year. I did have one here before which died to the ground, and subsequently I dug it up, but it did come back with two new growths, so I'll show you that one shortly. So even if they do die to the ground like most cordylines, they will resprout. But if you want a decent sized plant, obviously you don't want to be doing that every year, so a little bit of protection will go a long way. So that is the superstar cordyline. You see more of a sort of glaucous on the back, but really nice glossy shiny leaves at the front there. So when it comes to the emerald star, so it's going to be a similar shape and width of the leaves, so it's a really wide tropical looking cordyline, but it's sort of a emerald green as the name would suggest, and unfortunately it is covered up at the moment with one of the Thai giants. But if we get in here we can see again a similar story. These look a bit rougher than the superstar because the green shows the damage a lot more. So we've got some yellow, slightly insect damaged older fronds, but if we can see, I don't know if this can come out because it's in the shade, but there's a lot of new growth there, and that'll look good. So when this leaf goes over on the tie, I'll be cutting that off, and that'll get full sun again and grow a bit better. Right, to the superstar, which I dug out and recovered for a year and then replanted, is here. So again, I said that the main trunk died, which we can see in the centre there, and from that we've got two new plants coming up. So there's life after death. Yeah, so that's it really. I have got another emerald star out the front, which is doing a bit better actually because it's in full sun, but similar story to the other emerald star we looked at, whereas you know, some damage on the older leaves, but in general the new growth is looking really good. So there you go again, just to get in there. Yeah, lots of new growth on that. That is growing a bit on the wonk. I did stake it, but I still wanted to go a bit on the wonk, so that's going to be the biggest danger with these wider leaf cordylines, that they do suffer from being top heavy, so they do need staking and propping up a bit. Right, so that is the update on the emerald star and superstar, and here's a little bonus update on the new flush on the sago palm, and that is lovely because from the old leaves, which are really quite sharp and nasty, new leaves at the moment haven't hardened off, so they feel like a fern leaf. They're really soft and quite nice to touch. Right, we'll leave it there, and thanks for watching.